Hi everyone, I'm Andrea. Thanks for tuning into my channel. So 2020, it's been a year, right? Between world events and some life events, I'm just not exactly where I thought I would be with my writing at this point. The plan, the goals, I'm not on track. In fact, I'm so far off the track, I can't even see the track. It's just, oh. So I want to share today a little bit about my new goal strategy for the year. The first thing I did was I sat down and read the goals I initially set for 2020. That was not exactly the self-esteem boost I needed right now. It was like every line I read, I just sank lower and lower in my chair as I realized what I had not done yet. 4.5 months didn't really seem like a lot of time to accomplish everything I'd originally planned to accomplish this year. Instead of setting myself up for failure, I made an executive decision. The first thing I did was I scrapped my original goals. I don't want to say that I completely threw them away, but I don't just want to say that they're on the back burner either, because I need them far enough out of my mind that they're not just like hanging over me. So for now, they're gone-ish. Second, I'm now considering August 13th, 2020 to be like my new year, a fresh start. I'm not going to try to finish the goals I originally set. I'm not even going to try to address the final quarter goals I had, even though the final quarter is still coming up. I'm just going to set goals from August 13th through the end of December. And third is that I get to pick 3 main goals for the rest of the year. That's it. I'm not going to pile on right now. I'm focusing on 3 things, just 3. The first of those goals is that I plan to outline, write, and revise an entire book between now and the end of the year. I've had this idea kind of bubbling in my mind for a while, and I'm really excited to write it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a YouTube series on it so you can follow along and watch my celebrations as things are going well, and then my inevitable struggles that I anticipate to come along with this project. But I'm still really excited to try it and see if I can, get this project moving and get it created before the end of the year. So that leads me to my second goal, which is that I plan to create and post a new YouTube video every week. I love making videos, I love watching other author tubers, and I really want to be a part of this community, and so I think consistently posting will be really helpful with that. So every week between now and the end of the year, hopefully I will get something posted. And I think the key to success with this goal is to always be 1 to 2 videos ahead so that I always have something to post no matter what's going on. So I'm going to try and do that. I've never been very good at being ahead with my content, so I'm going to give that a try this time. We'll see how that goes. And my third and final main goal for 2020 is that I want to create an online course. This is something I've wanted to do for a long time, and I have a few different writing topic ideas in mind, so we'll see what I can come up with there. I've looked into both Teachable and Udemy, so I don't know if anyone out there has any experience with either of these. If you have any insights, I would love to hear them. So yes, that's my goal, and I don't have a specific timeline for creating that, but again, sometime within the next 4.5 months. So that's it. Those are my 3 main goals for 2020. That's all I'm letting myself have. I want to, at the beginning of each month, starting in September, I'm going to consider adding like a bonus goal for the month, depending on how everything's going. But I don't want to get too caught up in this, so I'm going to be really flexible with whether or not I do that. I don't want to get bogged down or lose focus on the main goals that I have. So we'll just like play that part by ear, but at the beginning of each month I'll sit down and decide if I really feel that I can take something on or if I just need to keep my focus on the 3 goals that I have. One thing that I run into when I'm trying to plan my goals ahead like this is that I have a couple of jobs that are really unpredictable as far as like hours a week I'll get, and I love them both, but it does make it hard to plan sometimes. I work both as a parking lot striper, I work for my parents. Hi, Mom and Dad. And then I also work as a developmental editor, and again, love both my jobs, but it does sometimes cut into the ability to plan. So I think this new goal setting strategy is going to provide me with more flexibility, and I think that's going to set me up better for success than my previous strategy, which was a little too rigid, I think. So we'll see how this goes. So with these 3 main goals, I'm going to plaster them around my house. I'm going to put them around my desk, around my bathroom mirror. I might put them in my car, maybe on my nightstand, just written out so I can see them and think about them every day, and then they're always on my mind. I'm always working towards them. I haven't been very good about posting and remembering my goals as much as I should have been, so I'm doing it this time. They're going to go everywhere. I'm also going to mark some of my steps and like key dates on a wall calendar. I got this one free in the mail. Isn't that picture really cool? Anyway, so I think if I mark them on here and then I just cross off each day leading up to it, it will really help to keep it in my mind, and it'll be kind of like, I don't know, my birthday or Christmas, counting down the days. You'll get to that visual representation of, that date, that goal date getting closer. And I think that will be really helpful and just another way to really keep it on my mind. I also have this Law of Attraction planner. I don't know if anyone's ever used one of these before, but I got it at the beginning of the year and I have been using it all year, but I haven't been using it, I think, to its fullest potential. I make a lot of like checklists in it, but it's really cool. It's set up where it has like, you can set a goal of the week and you set your reward if you achieve that goal, which I do love a good reward. I have talked about that before, and it lets you set, goals for the day, and it gives you it has a positive habit maker at the bottom, so you can, write in things and then check off if you did them that day or not, and I think that's really neat. So I'm going to try to fill that out a little more thoroughly and really focus on that a little more. Plus, it gives me an excuse to use all my cool pens because, the only thing better than a checklist in my book is a checklist made out of rainbow colors. 4.5 months, it's not nothing. There's still plenty I can accomplish in that time. There's plenty you can accomplish in that time if you're like me and need to reassess where you're at and set some new goals. So please subscribe to my channel and share in the comments down below. How is 2020 going for you? Are you on track with your goals, or are you making a new plan? How are you making a new plan? I'd love to hear all about it. Thanks for watching, and I will be back next week with a new video. Bye!